Welcome to the history of 3NT Productions and How We Met Blind Fury, written and edited by Kief.
I remember when it wasn't nothing but a garage. It didn't matter, we was rappers out here spitting some bars, just doing it for the love and wasn't trying to be stars. But then we started up a vlog, homie, look where we are. I drove a car for the first time, it's on tape. Our squad helped us with the grind. Was great, interviewed Ouija, BSP, and G-Mo Ski. And that motherfucker Chris Webby, he know me. Lot of people say we won't make it, they dead wrong, Troy. Cause now we stack.
I first saw Fury when he appeared on MTV's MC Battle 2 vs. Swan in 2003. The judges decided Swan won this battle, but I have to disagree. In 2011, he went on to battle artists such as D-Dave, Ace KO, Artisan, and Moon on BET's 106 and Park Freestyle Friday. Blind Fury took home the championship belt and was undefeated. In 2014, a rap artist from the next state over booked a show in Columbia, South Carolina. The artist wasn't very well known in this area, so I created a flyer promoting the local artists, Blind Fury and Wise Minds. The headliner contacted Fury and demanded the flyer be removed. He stated the flyer made it appear Fury was headlining and it was disrespectful. Blind Fury reached out to us on Facebook and explained the situation. He stated he appreciated the promotion, asked us not to remove it, and invited us to the show.
They know where I be at, where a whole lot of red clothes and some bees at. Motherfuckers be asking me where's SC at. I'm like, you got a 20-ounce Sprite, but where the 3 at? And in case you can't fill in the blank, there's a high-priced seafood restaurant that a lot of people eat at. You know what it's called?
What's it called? What's that, baby?
It's called Benny Hunt. But this show is for you. Drop that shit.
Since then, we were pretty much homies. Shortly after that, we teamed up with a local smoke shop because we were promoting them through social media. Shout out to 7 Cents. Around the same time, Mark Guy, aka Coolie G, a local Jamaican band, was hosting a local Bob Marley Winter Splash and invited the smoke shop, Blind Fury, and us to help with the show. I created the flyer, 7 Cents was a sponsor, and Fury performed with Coolie G. We became close homies and started hanging out quite often. Jack, the owner of 7 Cents, was working on a new song and reached out for a Blind Fury feature. They decided to shoot a music video, so we took Fury and was invited to be extras. Here is a snippet of the video.
Look at him wearing my shirt. Support.
Did you get it?
Hey, so I came in here today basically looking for like a pipe I can put my in, you know, I can smoke out of.
You can't say that, Fury.
What do you mean I need a grinder like that I can put my in, you know, catch my. What the fuck you mean what?
You can't say that in here.
I started recording music for fun back in 2005 using a Guitar Hero USB microphone, so since then I've always had some sort of way to record vocals. By the time I met Fury, I was using a USB Yeti microphone. After a couple years of hanging out with Fury, we found ourselves recording and working on a mixtape. We visited Tremont Music Hall for the Marvelous Missing Link tour. This was Fury's first ICP show, and after getting a Faygo shower and experiencing the show, he decided to make it the Juggalo Mixtape.
Juggalo Mixtape. There's 5 freestyle rappers in the world that mean something, really. One of them is this man right here, Blind Fury.
Is it wet?
You don't just tell me.
Nah, and the weed is still dry.
Hey!
After that show, the mixtape became known as the Juggalo Mixtape. We started recording the mixtape in late 2015 and finished up around the beginning of 2017. Just in time for Twisted's Eat Your Heart Out tour, which was coming to Spartanburg, South Carolina. We were invited to open for Twisted, and right before the show, G Moski and Blind Fury dropped this fire freestyle.
Over get contact. They be like, damn, Fury, you on that bomb thrax. I'm like, yeah, I got it where Bin Laden used to bomb at. When I start tripping on Sid and I drink a little of Sizzurp, I really go berserk. Start twitching and jerking and sitting in my house 3 days straight with a different person. At least that's what I think I am, cause I'm split. Might as well call me Toilet, cause boy, I've been this shit.
Let me spit something, Joe. Look, hey, when it come to filth, I'm the godfather. Better handcuff your bitch when she's in hot water. You could be a cock blocker, you still find my dick inside her mouth like the everlasting gobstopper. I'm not the nigga you should sleep on, buddy. I've been a beast ever since I used to pee on Huggies. Bring a mic to the stage so I could leave y'all bloody. DJ Kief bring the tables like Devon Dudley.
This what they been waiting for. Put your hands up. Yeah. I smoke weed, so I stay rolled up. Ain't nobody out there can do it like us.
We pressed up 100 hard copies of the Juggalo mixtape and almost sold out during the show. A few weeks later, we were invited to Spartanburg again to open for Boondocks.
Whoop whoop. At the motherfucking Boondocks. Whoop whoop. Whoop.
Whoop, whoop. No fucking whoop.
Fury up in the house?
Huh?
Got to go for it.
Hey, Troy.
You motherfuckers is gonna be mad now. What?
Fury started working on a new mixtape that we hadn't named yet. However, the hard drive crashed and we thought we lost all of it. We were able to recover 5 songs from it, which we released after going live, hence the lost tapes. We will talk about the live episodes later. Fury admitted to us he was addicted to heroin and that Barbie and I were a big influence on him to get clean and find help. He ended up admitting himself in rehab. Here is a short video of what he told Nubs from Odd Squad Family while we were visiting in 2021.
When I came home from rehab, or as you will often hear me refer to it, vacation, right? Barbie, Troy's wife, Shoes, right? Came to me and she said, listen, you're either going to hang out here with us if you want to hang out here with us, or you're going to get high. But I have children, and I have a family. You're not going to get high. Come here. And I'm talking about I was getting high.
Yeah.
Me and Troy just started fucking around with the music, and I was spending more time there and away from bad elements, right? And it kept me away from bad things, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm learning to find myself again and be comfortable in my own skin, because a lot of times I would turn to substances as a way to be uninhibited.
Facts.
A lot of times when you can't see what's around you, you deal with a lot of self-doubt. For lots and lots and lots of years, I turned to substances, and it got a little out of control with the needle, but I beat it. I came from it, and because of Troy and Barbie, I'm here.
Yeah.
And I owe them a lot more than I'll ever be able to give them.
When Fury got out of rehab, our mutual homie J-Mac, now known as Jones McShine, was working on a brand new album and just created his record label, Sat 2 Music. Fury started working with J-Mac on his album, My Disorders Are Dope. He was working on production, writing backup ad-libs and hooks. While Fury was in the studio helping J-Mac, he was cooking up something of his own, funneling his rehab experience through music. By February 2020, Fury had released 3 songs off the new album. Back from the Dead, Stay Strong and Make It Clap. Fury asked me to assist him with arranging the track list, designing the cover art, and help getting the CD released. Before we were able to finalize the artwork and arrange the track list, we were quarantined due to the COVID-19 pandemic in March of 2020. While quarantined, Fury decided he wanted to drive for the first time. I grabbed my GoPro, strapped up, and we went for a ride.
I'm driving, Troy.
We posted the video and the viewers loved it. There were a lot of positive comments and people thought it was awesome to see Fury driving. This gave us the idea to start pre-recording episodes for the viewers, thus, Chillin' with Blind Fury was born. We started off by releasing pre-recorded videos, including episodes 1 through 8. These videos included us just chillin', interviewing J-Mac and reviewing Tech Nine's Boo Lou Beer. The pre-recorded videos just weren't enough and we wanted to interact directly with viewers, so we decided to take the show live. On April 9th, 2020, we aired our very first official Chillin' with Blind Fury live episode. We were going live 6 to 7 nights a week because of COVID and being quarantined. I started investing in the vlog and purchased a green screen and a camera.
To another episode, the Chillin', yeah, Fury show, yeah. Welcome to another episode, yeah, Chillin' with Fury show.
It took a lot of work to figure out the ropes since this was my first time ever setting up a podcast. Shortly after starting our live episodes, we revisited the unreleased, unnamed album. Within a few weeks, Fury announced the name of the album as Ferda, inspired by the Trailer Park Boys. We sat down and finalized the track list and set it up to be released on May 15, 2020. We began promoting the album on social media and YouTube, and on May 12, 2020, we aired a live listening party for Ferda.
So welcome to the Ferda listening party. If y'all didn't know, Ferda is coming out May 22nd on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, actually, you know what's crazy?
What's that?
I just got all the emails at one time that all the artwork and all of the songs have been approved from DistroKid.
We pressed up 50 hard copies and they sold out within a week. A few weeks later, it was re-released with an alternate cover and a bonus track. On September 3, 2021, we released a USB Ferda cassette tape. It was shaped like a cassette tape but was a flash drive that contained Ferda and 4 extra songs. Riding Round Town, Hope, Drink Man, and Fighting Demons. We had recently set up a new web store and launched brand new merchandise including Blind Fury sunglasses, a new t-shirt, a new Blind Fury TV hockey jersey, and a re-released copy of the Juggalo mixtape. Since it was the three of us, Fury, Barbie, and me, 3 became a number. Fury always had his 3s up. At the end of May, we were brainstorming a name for a record label. I suggested Entertainment Productions, but it didn't roll off the tongue. We shortened it to ENT Productions, and then it clicked. Flip the E over and make it a 3. 3NT Productions was born. The LLC was filed in late May and finalized June 2, 2020, 2 days after our live interview with J-Mac. We designed and made Blind Fury merchandise available through a print-on-demand shop, even taking suggestions for designs from the viewers. The number of our live episodes was quickly increasing. We started airing different episodes such as Fury Freestyles Ferda Friday, Telephone Thursday, and Reviews Day Tuesday, which would later become known as Bump It or Dump It. On June 25, 2020, we converted my garage into a studio. Upgrading our cameras and microphones on July 28, 2020, we were able to broadcast in full HD. Over the next year, Fury would go on to drop some of the best freestyles of all time, including Booga Sugar, I Smoke Ice Ice Baby, Did He Kill This or What? That Ain't My Baby Bitch, and much, much more. Fury was dropping 8 to 15 freestyles each Friday, theoretically a full-length album each week. He even attempted the Guinness Book of World Records' longest freestyle and freestyled for 13 straight hours. Watsky currently holds the record at over 33 hours. Fury would also continue to do live interviews with artists such as G. Moski, Chris Webby, Golden BSP, J-Mac, and 1 Ton, formerly one half of Potluck. He even went as far as freestyling while attempting the Pocky Chip Challenge.
Hey,
Are you scared,
you know what?
Tristan? I ain't scared.
Hey, Ernesto, while he's freestyling, we may not be able to hear you, but we will come right back to you, okay, homie?
Shot a space dust real quick. Oh.
All right, let me know when you're ready. I got the stop clock ready.
All right.
You tell me when to start the beat, all right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
On the first crunch. I started it on the first crunch. We got the time going here.
Start the beat.
Can't really see it.
Start the beat.
Here,
All right, Ernesto, you won't be able to hear us, homie. Catch you in a minute.
here. Wipe your fingers.
We flew to Michigan to work with Kid at the end of 2020, literally bringing in the new year live on YouTube while in Detroit. They managed to record the Blind Kid EP, which wouldn't drop until May 3rd, 2022. On May 15th, 2021, we booked Fury's first local live concert in years. The one-stop shop tour was live at Gadgets in Lugoff, South Carolina. We released an exclusive t-shirt that was only available at that show. Previously, Blind Fury and Odd Squad Family released the song, Pressure, so in June of 2021, we flew to Arizona to work with Odd Squad Family, AKT Action, and E Freezy, which gave them the opportunity to record a music video for the upcoming song The Odd Fury Cypher. This was the first time we were actually able to link up in person. Fury and Odd Squad recorded several songs. Some were released and some were not. As we were working on these features, we had an idea. We should make an entire collaboration album. We started reaching out to artists for features and began building one of the best albums to date, Cool Kids, with the other being Blind Fury's country album, Heartbreaks and Hangovers. Back on episodes 23 and 24, G. Moski and Mercules called into the show, which paved the way and locked in 2 features as discussed on the episodes. The album was currently in the early stages of planning at this point and was originally going to be named Furious Features. Once we were able to coordinate all the features, Cool Kids was released on February 28, 2022. The hard copies included a second album, Fury Freestyles Furta Friday Volume 1. A chopped and skinned version of this CD would later be released in late 2022. Back in December of 2020, Fury wrote and composed an original country song, Cigarettes and IPAs, which we released on YouTube. People absolutely loved it. This song would shortly be produced by Blind Fury and Jay Breezy and released on 3NT Productions on July 30, 2021. In late 2021, after we finished recording Cool Kids, Mako Music Group reached out and offered to sign Blind Fury, referring to the country song on YouTube. At the time, artists such as F.J. Outlaw, Savannah Dexter, Bubby Galloway, and Bez Believe were signed to Mako Music. We drove down to Florida so Fury could sign the contract and begin recording his country album. This is the opportunity we needed to produce the best country album possible. The first song to be done was Cigarettes and IPAs. The song was remade with the original feel and just featured Fury on the piano, different from the one released previously. We began making road trips to Florida once a month to record the album later known as Heartbreaks and Hangovers. Brainstorming sessions were taking place, we were shooting music videos, and Fury was on his way to releasing his first country album. While back in South Carolina, we were in our studio and Fury was freestyling to country instrumentals. That's when the song, Beer, was drafted.
I want a little pernicious, talking about some 420 beer. Want a little bit of Lycian, and that'll get me the fuck up out of here. Cause I like to drink beer in the morning and beer in the afternoon. I hit my hide stick once in a while. The shoe says it smells like a booms. I like to drink beer.
On the next trip to Florida, Fury wrote a song that he and Barbie recently brainstormed about the pros and cons of being blind, things he couldn't do or missed out on versus what he could appreciate. The next studio session he began recording the songs, Beer and You Don't Know the Half. You Don't Know the Half was a very deep, meaningful song, so we decided there should be a music video. The team gathered up and Ghost began shooting the video once the song was complete. On December 30th, 2021, the song and official music video for You Don't Know the Half was released. Heartbreaks and Hangovers was completed early in 2022, however, due to creative differences, Blind Fury and Mako Music Group split ways and Mako's version of the album was never released.
Second, Blind Fury, y'all, just dropped one of the best written songs I've ever heard in my motherfucking life. The link is right here.
Fury wanted this released, so we immediately got to work remaking Heartbreaks and Hangovers as soon as we hit our studio. Fury was on the melodies and Breezy was on the drum pads. The first song recorded was Beer. We figured this should be a new single since no one had heard it and it was never released under Mako. Here is some footage of studio sessions while re-recording Heartbreaks and Hangovers.
What no? I've been working all week, and I need to unwind. 'Cause I like to drink beer in the morning and beer in the afternoon.
No latency at all, bro.
Bruh, you hear that, Troy? Don't everything good. I'm about to be a top or two, 'cause I like to drink beer. Like that? There it is. Yep. Sitting at the coffee table, 3 white lines on a plate. Can't remember when I slept or the last time that I ate. Empty whiskey bottle sits beside me on the floor. Keeps reminding me that I can't do this anymore.
After months of recording, mixing and mastering, Heartbreaks and Hangovers was complete for the second time. The album was scheduled to release on October 7th, 2022, 3 days before Blind Fury's birthday. This version would include the original and bluegrass version of Cigarettes and IPAs, which included original lyrics. The songs You Don't Know the Half, Microphone and Breathe Out, Drink In, was not remade for the 3NT version. In early 2022, 3NT signed one of the most talented underground artists, Ty the Tyrant. We discovered Ty on Bump It or Dump It when someone sent in the banger, Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell would later show up on Heart-Shaped Bullet Wounds, which Ty would release under 3NT Productions on August 18, 2022. This CD would include features from Blind Fury, Jesse B., A.K. Castro, and Tommy Bean. Since coming back to South Carolina, we decided to do things in-house for a while. We rented an Airbnb in the mountains of North Carolina and met with some good homies, Jill and Justin, to shoot a music video for Try Again Tomorrow.
Dude, I do that at Troy and Barbie's all the time.
That shit's so dope.
Alright, pick up your bottle there, Fury.
This little Barbie over here, she ain't look up here over here.
I don't want to be in it. I'm in pajamas still.
Pajamas.
Pajamas.
You look sexy in your gold girls. What you
My
talking
And the
about?
gold
I'm sinking deeper, deeper down in quicksand.
Over the years, Fury and I managed to create an extensive music catalog and had many songs on the back burner. We decided to put a CD out and name it Trash Juice. It was all the lost and scraped hits that never were hits. Trash Juice is available on all streaming platforms, however, like Cool Kids. The hard copies include a second disc, Fury Freestyles Further Friday Volume 2. While going live, we met a lot of great people. One of which, met through some friends tuning into the live, is currently Blind Fury's girlfriend and fiancé. On February 13, 2023, Fury decided he would no longer go live on YouTube and make music at his own pace. He built a backyard studio and is currently working on new music and features. Kief went on to release his first debut album, Call Me Skipper, and continues to go live on YouTube, covering music reviews, gaming, and family vlogging.